so far. Sorry, I have my notebook right here. Just going to get the link up and going and posted for everybody. Everybody's been asking me, Jane, can you alert me for when you go live? The best way that I can say to do that is either subscribe on YouTube so that you will receive the notifications, or follow me on Twitter. Those are the top two for being able to know when I am going live, because I am going live 6 days a week and here to help you all as well. And so let's also save that, share that over on Facebook as well. You might have some people that were watching my most recent video all about investing in silver. I do have this silver background up, silver and gold. Could be, I am more silver biased. That's why I've got more silver on the screen than gold right now. There was an amazing article as well about how, sorry, I'm trying to do multiple things at once, about how silver tends to perform better in bull markets. Are we going to continue this bullish run? We just had a pullback. Is this going to turn into something where inflation is going to drive the price of commodities and physical assets up? Whether it's not only just, gold, silver, homes, cars, anything that's antique could really explode in value with inflation, with the stimulus that they are talking about promoting and pumping into the economy. What would likely happen to the dollar? Well, likely that dollar is going to flip around and it will turn into a devaluation of the dollar. So keeping all of that in mind, I do have my Twitter handle right there. If you are not sure where to follow me, you can follow me at It's Airplane Jane. I had too many scammers, been trying to get verified there. It's not easy. And all right, I have the chat up. Greetings, Bat Scientist. You were missed yesterday. People were wondering where you were. They were saying, where's Bat Scientist and where's Julio? So I don't know where Julio is. Hey, Self. So you got the tweet, so you knew when I was going live. All right, let's pull up the charts. Also, I'm going to just link in here the recent video that I did do all about silver. Silver is definitely moving to the upside today, and it could be the start of a bigger move. Been talking about this for a while now.
Good morning, everyone.
And oh my goodness, I do have Paul in the background. 2 seconds right there. Okay, perfect. All right, so computers, management, all that good stuff. All right, so this is the most recent video that I did do all about buying and investing in silver. Educate yourself. It is a great way to potentially grow wealth in the long term with some physical assets in silver. All right, so let's pull this up over here. I'm going to make the right one a 24-hour chart as well, and we're going to pull back to last year. What was happening last year at this time? And let's go to the 19th just to see. Right, that way we have it. All right, here's the 19th. Where was our top? 19th was the top last year. And then the 20th was Thursday, Friday, and Monday. Is this looking reminiscent of what happened last year? Are you guys seeing this? That this really had the same sort of move as last year so far? Well, let's see what happened. We ended up closing down. We were below the 50. So we were tighter to the 50 last time than we are this time, right? So this gap, I was waiting on AGI to reach 715 for my long position. Sadly, it went bullish without filling my order. You know what? It might be a scenario where silver just really runs. We'll look at AGI, and we'll also look at silver south from what happened back in March to July of last year. So we'll keep it all on watch. I've got my bike there in the background popping into the screen. So let's look and see what happened. Well, we had this drawdown. We had a little bit of a drawdown here and then pulled down until, where's the date there? February 20th. No, Just kidding. That was, it's too close. Why is it doing that to me? All right, to February 28th, the end of the month. And then we had a little bounce. So end of the month would be this Friday. Is this week going to be a big drawdown, a repeat? Are we going to pull back down to that 50 simple moving average? It does look like a bit of a head and shoulders on the 24-hour chart. When we look back again, let's see if there's any patterns. So we had a little bit higher here and then another one, and then slowly the volume started increasing. You see that? And then this was the Tuesday of this week last year. So this is Monday. We see that the volume is increasing. Hey, look at this. We are starting to see an increase in volume as we're starting to drop. Are people buying here? Or is this more dramatic selling that we could see happen? Where was our highest volume? It was back here. And the date is January 29th. I know that my my live stream is hiding it, but that's January 29th. And so when we look back here, hey, that was the last trading day, right? That was the last trading day. That was a Friday. And then we jumped into February. All right, well, here was our last trading day for January. And then we jumped into February and we bounced, right? And the volume descended until we started the downward turn. Here we have that downward turn again. Are we going to have a repeat? You're getting destroyed. Oh, I'm sorry, G-Man. Hopefully, I'm sorry, G-Man. That's never fun to hear. Sad. You're interested in eventually purchasing 1 ounce of silver bullions. I'm interested in learning more. I was advised to ensure it's listed in the LBM as certified. Check out my video, Salve. You might not want to try to buy some silver bullion online because they are sending out paper certificates instead of the bullion. So they are sending this out saying you are an owner of this, but not the physical asset. So that is crucial. Best to potentially buy local or educate yourself on what you're buying. There is 0.99, 900, 800 silver, and those will also carry weight. Silver plate, not so much. So we'll talk about it a little bit more. All right. So, oopsies. So are we going to have a repeat of this price action that we had in February to March of last year? There's a potential. Or this could simply be a drawdown and then we're going to head back up here with stimulus news. We do have FOMC Bowman speaking at 3:30 today, so that could be influential into the market. We've also had Yellen talking today and talking about Bitcoin. Bitcoin was dropping. We'll check out BitW. USAS is performing today as well. So let's look at the Qs. Qs we mentioned yesterday as well for that potential drawdown, head and shoulders. A lot of the tech stocks that are big leaders for the Qs have been drawing down today. This is not looking good for the Qs. Let's look at the Russell, which is now up today. And it could test up here. Maybe they're going to be greedy and sell this off a little bit more. Over here, let's put this on the 45-minute chart and advance it to today. Fast forward. All right, we are up above the 200 simple moving average. Is this going to continue? Are we going to come back up and test up here again? If we're not able to break above the high here, 226.30. In fact, let's look at, snap. That's funny. Snap. I don't think I've ever seen that on my live vol before. But if we were to see, hey, maybe there was a big print that happened over here. And if we drop below this major volume right here, then maybe we're going to see a bigger move to the downside. Let's check out and see. It's still loading. All right, let's look at IWM. I was checking out GameStop today. Come on, IWM. It's not working very fast. Let's go to the trades for today and see, do we have any crazy volume? 250 at 2. Oh, that's interesting. Seller. I don't know that I've ever seen that before. Let's see what we had on Friday for this. Friday, yeah, we had a little bit of volume, I would say. We don't usually see this much volume. These are closing 695 at 225.75. All right, we're above that for now. And a lot at 220 from the day before. So interesting, right? 225.75. If we close below that, might be pulling back. But we had a lot from down here at around 220.20 as well. So maybe we're going to see that these small caps are going to rise again. They're going to rise back up again. And maybe it'll be heading back up here at 235. You've got to be nimble. Maybe they're just taking money out of the tech stocks and putting them into large caps as well. Oh, something else I usually like to check on as well is the Barron's cover. Now I am on at 1 p.m. with Ticker Tacker, so if you don't cover everything here, no worries. Join me right over there. I will tweet it out. So I go here and Oracle is turning into a cloud giant. Why? It's a buy, according to them. That's not what I want to see. Come on, will you go to the archives for me? Here we go. Oracle's next quest. All right. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So yeah, they're showing this guy up in the clouds. All right. Interesting. And we have Dow Jones, which is up today. Interesting that they're not all up. We do have a divergence in the indexes right now. And we look like we're potentially testing, right? Are we going to test this and they're going to... Is that crazy or what? I drew that over here and look at how it hit right here. TLT. Yeah, high financial freedom. Do you see that that hit to the penny from the 24-hour? That's just craziness. All right. So as long as we're rejecting this trend line, feeling bearish, look, we came down to the bottom, up. Maybe we're going to come back down here and continue down further. Looks like the bearish motion is about to take hold on the directional movement indicator here. All right, let's look at gold. Gold has been moving up today, and where's my silver? Silver's down a little further. We will look at silver as well. So gold has been pulling back and bouncing a little bit here. I don't know why I have all these lines over here. Would look for this to break up above 170 to be confident that this is reversing and moving to the upside. We have been somewhat in this handle, found a double bottom over here and bouncing up at the moment. So as long as we can close up above 170, liking gold as well to the upside. Let's check out silver today. Silver is almost breaking above 26. What I like about silver today, we're in this upward channel and we've finally broken above this volume weighted anchor price from the day that we had the massive squeeze from Wall Street bets. Also, if you guys like the live stream, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you do know when I go live. Awesome. Okay, so looking at silver right here, that $26 mark, $25.94 was a big area that we were checking in the past. We will check out TLT, G-Man. And right now, silver, again, I did put the link in the chat, and I will put the link down below in the comments of the video for how to buy silver and why she potentially could invest in it now, and also how to educate yourself about it. So it's not a recommendation, it's educational so that you guys can learn about physical silver and the ways to tell what is valuable and what is not valuable. All right, or what has less value, I should say. Everything has value to it. What is less valuable? All right, on the list today as well. Yeah, it's nice live stream. Financial freedom. I think I'm hungry. All right, so let's continue. Let's look at Amazon. We talked about this yesterday. Hey, Julio, you were missed yesterday. People were giving you a shout out. So Amazon looks like we have a head and shoulders pulling back down. I would look for $30.99 as that next test. There's got to be a reason why Amazon Bezos stepped down from Amazon rather than just he wants to enjoy life. In my personal opinion, Microsoft also curling down. I did have two of the majors on my short list today. There you go. Look at this. Microsoft, yep. Test of 232, looking potentially to come all the way back down to 227 here. All right, Woozy was on my potential long list today and had a nice run up. Let's put this into a 15-minute. Yeah, you were out yesterday. That's why I said you're usually here for the daily live streams, but you were missed. This is the year of IWM. It is that, and you know what? They put that on the Barron's cover too. You missed me reviewing the Barron's cover. All right, so 21 up to 24. We had a nice $3 yes, but it's set up in the technicals. Set up in the technicals. All right, and Viat as well. So Viat breaking down below this 1780 level, came back down. Nice reversal pattern on the 15-minute chart right here. Bearish, bearish, bearish. Hey, look, here we go. Reversal pattern back up to the moving averages. And now potentially this is a 1, 2, 3 bigger move down. Maybe we'll head down to 1250. PLTR also pulling back today. I know a lot of my followers are watching PLTR. Looked like this could have taken off to the upside today. However, we are rejecting that 50 simple moving average. That's not going to be super positive. We'll watch for the test of this trend line right here that we did reverse around on, 27.11. Look to see if we're able to close above 27. If we're able to close above 27, we have a lot of volume at the bottom here. It could potentially run up to the upside. All right, American. Taken off, it's launching. However, Boeing also had the issue with their 777 Dreamliner, and I'm not sure how many American holds, not that many, but this is more of a short squeeze scenario. We're getting ready to squeeze up to the moon potentially with the further aid from the stimulus package, right? I had KGC also on my list yesterday, and I said, hey, if this can break up above 750, likely a bigger move to the upside. However, we bounce right off of this 425 EMA and continuing to move to the upside. If we could break above 680, hey, a nice trade there today. 10 cents, not that much, but on a lower price stock, we're still looking at about 1.5% there. So if you were to aim for 1% every single day, trading day, you're going to end up with roughly 27 times your money if you are aiming for 1% growth of your account every day. Penn and DraftKings are running today. Cool. You're in the PLTR, in the red. PLTR is like the new AMD targeted by algos. Yeah, well, that's it. It's just a matter of following the price action, right? So we have Apple today pulling back, hitting the moving average down here. Also a trend line from the past that was our low back here in October and also in November. So seeing that bounce, if we have higher than normal volume and we close back up above 130.50, gonna put my bull hat on back again for Apple. In fact, I did give a shout out last week for Angela Miles on Business First AM. This was one of my stock picks back up to 48 as long as we can hold 124.50. So this is looking more interesting to the potential upside right here now that it's bouncing, right? If we have big shares down here at the bottom and we're closing up above, if we can close up above 128, I think I might buy some Apple today for a swing to the upside, buying it on that bottom bounce up. Then we will likely be testing the moving averages on the way up, and then the first test would likely be up here, roughly 135. It's looking a bit bearish, getting the directional movement indicator, but I would look and say, hey, if we close above 128, again, 124.50 is going to be my risk on that one. Tesla beating. Julio, are you long Tesla? Look, we broke down below the bearish below. Hey, let's do some quick mathematics of this. Right up here, what's that? 193 points. All right, did we break below this level right here? We did. Looking for 93 points. Looking for roughly 685 for Tesla. as my bear target. Unless the bulls start holding it somewhere else, 685 is going to be my bear target to the downside. And then once we can break up from this trend line, then I'll be happy taking it to the upside. So Boeing again did have the Pratt & Whitney issue with the engine catching on fire in flight, taking some Dreamliners 777s out of circulation. And today had a nice run once it broke above 211.50. Had a nice $8.50 to the upside, right? So $8.50 on a $2 stock is going to be roughly 4% move right there. If you'd been in some options, that would have been a nice option trade on such a nice stock. 2022. You know Pelosi is long Tesla for January 2020, calls at 8:10 for 2022. Okay, that's great, but it could drop back down to 500, and she could have also sold some to protect that. So she could. That's the thing about options. She could have sold 810 now and bought in the future, and using that premium to buy the ones in the future. And so she's making money no matter what the direction is on the stock, right? There's multiple ways to deal with options. Also, fuel cell today looked like it was ready to pull back down to the downside. Sure enough, it is curling back down. So this I would watch to see, are we able to hold that $18 mark? Then I would look for the 1680 50 simple moving average. It looks like there's a lot of profit taking that is happening right now in the market. Now, if the market starts to really drop to the downside, there could be even more profit taking. NEO as well. NEO is broken down. You can see I put this target here a while back, and I think did I put anything on it? No, I didn't put any text. Usually I try to add, hey, this is my target to the downside, I think, for when it broke this level back down here to $48. Usually I will put a white dash line as my target on my charts, like I did with Tesla. I like Tesla up to 1347. Right now it's move to the downside. I will wait to get in and look for it to the upside as well. All right, so you guys want to check out TLT. G-Man wants to check out TLT, and you know what, guys? It is 8:49, excuse me. 12:49. I do need to jump on over to Ticker Talker. Hey, Asif. So check out my Twitter. As soon as I go live on Ticker Talker, we will go over TLT, taking a beating down to the downside. Or you can just go to Ticker Talker on YouTube and follow me right on over there. And we will answer on Penn and DraftKings, Julio, if you want to come on over as well. All right, guys. And also check out that video I did put in the chat. Also, we'll put it down in the description section, all about investing in physical silver. If we see that this stimulus, it is the third stimulus, right, that we've received. So it could be the tremulous that is going to really inflate the amount of dollars that are out there, dropping the valuation of the US dollar, potentially increasing the interest rates with inflation skyrocketing because of such a large amount of the US dollar being inflated, which would likely drive up the price of commodities. All right, have an amazing one. Yes, Mafia Pink, and there's been some dark pool activity below us, which would lead us to believe that this is potentially the dark pool buying into silver. All right, have an amazing day, guys. Carpe Profit, seize those profits one